Hello again, folks. Steering and Lex this time, now doing Kyurem Black Division. This is the second of 3 divs in terms of skill-based. We started with Kyurem White, our highest skill div. Now we're going to Kyurem Black, our second div of standard skill, and then we will do Kyurem Husk later on. Anyways, right into this. We're starting with Fluffy here. We love us a good Terapagos Palisand. We mentioned it last video, go watch the last video. It's a good Pokemon. Flareon Roaring Moon is very, very, very strong. Especially if you can poison it.
Poison it. Yeah.
Grapple Backs. Very, very, very strong. Immense Durant. The potential to be very, very, very strong if you hit your moves.
Hey, that's old Dragon Rush.
If you
Let's go.
Yep, 50% accurate. Let's go. Volcanion Totera is a very strong mon as well. I see this team is trying to go HO. And it has a amazing spin blocker. Although Cutie Fly Cottony being your web setter is so not great.
No, it's not. Although, looking at the speed tiers, do you even really want to run webs anywhere?
You kind of have to for your top 3. Because this is just break, 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 break. There's no bulk outside of Volcanion Torterra. And if you don't want to drop a Palisade to set up and sweep that, I guess. This is the first team I've seen where there's no water drafted. And then
there isn't.
Double bug.
Whirly
is just bad. Bennett, I guess, is joining the PR recording now. Bennett, what's your opinion on this team on the screens? Or you can leave. Let's find out.
No, I gotta let the people hear my voice.
Okay, your voice. Okay.
Yeah, so looking at this team, how do we not draft a water top is my
That's what I said.
We managed to draft 2 bug tops and still be weak to ground somehow. Okay.
Oh, that is a thing. Huh.
Yeah, no grass top, no flying top, and we're very weak to ground because our resist is our Azelf Bolton fusion.
Yeah, that's not really a switch-in.
Yeah, I'm not too big of a fan of this team. I feel like it's also not too slow, but I feel like our speed options aren't the best either because I'm not a big fan of Azelf Bolton.
Are you sticking around for this entire recording, by the way?
Probably not. It's probably going to be the only one because I got draft cam in about 5 minutes.
Okay, so he's not giving a ranking then. Lex, what you thinking? Score-wise?
7.5.
Okay. Yeah, that's also where I was going to go with that.
It's a very hyper-offensive team. And the Stormon out is this Volcanion Torterra.
Yeah, it may not hold up well enough or get the space to set up the mons it needs to set up.
Right.
Anyways, next up we got Shooting Goats. And Bennett said what? I couldn't even hear.
I'm out here. I'll give the team 2 big booms. Boom!
2 big booms. Okay. Huge. This team. This is Goats now. Of course you went a shift gear mon with your first pick. I'm not even surprised. What are we doing here?
That's a...
Guys, why are we just making worse Latios? You have every option to do it. You just make them worse Latios.
And Natural Cure.
And worse bundle.
I think that's slightly better bundle because I'm pretty sure that gets Surf.
Okay, but the power and the speed are just less by a lot.
Yeah, but you get Surf. You don't have to play 50% with Hydro.
Lex, you're a pussy. Tickets on Arcanine is cool. Moltres Galar Dockspun is solid. But there's just nothing really wowing me here. Where's that it factor on this team?
Yeah.
Because it feels like if I stop Mimikyu Genesect, I win the game.
Well, you throw it to Mo in the walking wake. Eh,
With 111 special attack, just isn't much.
it isn't.
It's okay, but the type isn't great either. In terms of offensive presence, it's okay. Again, I mean, Zekrom struggles from a lot of problems in Ubers for a reason.
Yeah.
While having god tier stats and a god tier move pool. Yeah, I just don't know why the Laudio Starmie's even here. I'll keep it a buck with you.
Gladius Army, the Semi-Poor Iron Bundle. I see the potential with the Babero Piloswine, but that also seems like a weird mon.
Just go fetch yourself a poison type. But Barrel Piloswine can Eviolite. That's fine.
Yeah.
That is fine. Go get yourself a poison type.
Yeah.
And maybe get mons that actually are either bulk or attack, not I don't know what I'm doing. There's a lot of mons that just kind of are like not bulky enough to be bulk, but not offensive enough to be offensive. I mean, the prime example, look
Yeah,
at both physical stats. One mon over 100 here, one mon over 100 here. On your physical stats. Special, 2 mons here, 3 here. But your stats are a lot lower than a lot of other teams. And it kind of does show. Especially with this 24 points burned on a Pokemon that shouldn't really do anything. I'm giving this team a 4.5.
Yeah, I think I'll go 4. You have pieces there, but just I think you need to upgrade a lot of these options.
Goats, I was kind to you for monotype, not here. Anyways, Hades now.
There's Bolt Beam.
There's Sneasel and Sui Dragapult again.
Yep.
This is more like it, though.
Where's the speed, though?
What do you mean? 133, 97, 96.
Yeah.
And then
What about all the
ice skills?
ones that are hiding at the one above 110?
Well, you just ignore them and pretend they don't exist.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster, but let's go.
Okay, there is no fairy type here. There's no fairy here, which is a bit of an issue, especially because you're steel type. Well, you have a good steel type, but yeah. You also have ice skills
fairy
on
type.
Melodic. I remember that thing. Fun Pokemon.
Yeah. That's a weird mon to have ice skills with.
No, it's not that weird, actually. It's probably a top 3 ice scales option available in the format. It's either Melodic, Vaporeon, or Jellicent.
So fatter and fattest.
Yeah, basically. Those are your 3 best options. I don't love Tinglu Quagsire. It just feels like recovering, but worse Tinglu overall.
Yeah.
But the breakers are good here.
Probably...
There is bulk to pivot into. There is cohesion. But your weakest dick's to fire.
Cohesion. Dead to fire and kind of dead to T-spikes. Like, this Marini type null is slightly concerning for your poison type.
I mean, Eviolite regen is good. You can bring that. That's bringable.
It's good, but does it have its own? It does have it. It does have U-turn. So yeah, I guess
it's absolutely a bringable Pokemon.
I guess that can work. Yeah.
And this makes me go 7. It's cohesion could be a bit better, especially your type chart, and the fire weakness is glaring as day. But you've got some good components. I think a dragon type on here would do wonders for you. Take the fairy weakness. You've got 2 really good switch-ins anyways. But cover your fire weakness. That's my big kicker here. Cover your fire weakness. Fix your speed tiers a little bit. Lex?
Fire weakness and the flying weakness. That flying weakness concerns me a little bit.
I'm going to hover over Corviknight Bastiodon and then pretend you didn't say that.
Okay.
Anyways, what are you ranking this
The
team?
mon that's doing everything.
Don't
I'm gonna
worry
go with
about
a
it.
7.5.
Okay. This team is a 14-5. Anyways, Swampert Buenos.
And no
Right.
Swampert, so instant 0.
Why do we have P2 DOD? What are we doing here? Why are we trying to be this kind of an individual? This type sucks, but why are we trying to be this kind of a person?
I don't know. That's a choice to make.
Aegislash Light version with Spiritomb Aegislash.
Yeah, that's like a very worse version of Aegislash.
The thing is, to me, the bulk comes from P2, right? Like it comes entirely from the P2.
I think you just kind of have like some worse versions of the mons that are drafted. You got like a somewhat worse DOD, a worse Great Tusk, worse Aegislash.
Navinux Jolt is
And
fine,
some of these,
but
that one's
also the
fine.
speed is not here. Like you go from 113 to 81, but your team isn't bulky either.
No,
It's
but you
all
do have
bulky
a
offensive
pseudo
Pokemon.
slash rush.
It's bulky offensive Pokemon and a P2. And a Slush Rusher, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
But even
I
then, it
guess
doesn't
you
fix
also
that
don't.
much. I'm going a 5. Lex?
I'll go 4.5.
4.5.
Oh,
This is a 9.5
sorry,
total.
drop me to 3. Drop me to 3. I just realized. Where's the ground switching?
Touche. I'm going to keep it a 5 then. No, I can't. I have to go 4.5.
I just realized, where's that ground switching?
So 7.5 total. Anyways, Dawn Platinum, who's in the call muted right now. So, no, don't speak. No, you can if you'd like to. So Rain.
Yeah,
So that covers your top
we got
speed,
Rain,
but your
Rain, and
speed tiers are good. Somehow Ice Week running Rain. I
I
don't
can
exactly
see it.
understand that, but sure.
What's this Rogue Garchomp doing? I guess is my question.
He fat and do damage.
He fat,
He
do
also get
damage. I
DD
guess
access.
he does get DD access.
That is just bulky fighting ground DD. It's basically Great Tusk with DD and Guts.
Sure.
So, and can't spin. But, you know, it's still a very solid mod.
Yeah.
I like the Eviolite picks here too. Mandy Whimsicott's a very good mod, especially as a supportive piece.
Very true. Yeah, this team's just you're gonna run Rain, and either somebody's gonna prep for it or they're not, and they're just gonna get plowed over.
Yeah, basically. I'm going 7.5. Still though. I am underwhelmed by this bottom 5.
Yeah, I can see the vision for this. It's just
Mainly so the bottom 3.
eh,
Mainly actually Mandy Whimsicott doesn't have the stat line I want it to. Or the utility that you necessarily
I
want from it.
yeah, I just don't know what you want to do with that with this team. That seems like
What's
I
the
have
green
points
sweep?
remaining, so I'm grabbing something.
Hey Lex, it can't spin.
Yeah, there's no spinners. Oh yeah, I'll go 7.
It's still a solid team.
Oh,
Actually,
it's a
I'm gonna
very
go 8.
solid
I'm a bit
team.
hard on this, but I'm going 8. It's a very solid team. Just there are obviously ways that it could be improved. I think it is the best team we've seen so far, though. So we're
It
going on
is,
to
for sure.
Art now. Art, what are
So
we
since
doing?
he's a mod, can we go 0?
Art, what are we doing here? I just look and we see the first 2 months on this board are rock types.
Did he draft it that way? I don't think he drafted it that way.
I hope he didn't draft it that way.
Transactions. No, he did not draft it that way. That was a grace change. So, but still 2 rock types. That Venusaur Garganacl is just gonna be annoying between Sulcure and Leech Seed.
This is inferior, by the way, to Articuno Nidoking. Just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, 100%.
Luke Meow is a good cleaner. Again, there's no breaker. There is no breaker. Lucario Meowscarado is your highest offensive stat in both sides.
Yeah.
We woke up and we decided we're not going to do damage today, outside of sheer force.
That's it. Yeah. Sheer force and like have to be banded with the Flygon Entei.
But we're also not fast either.
No.
We are just average speed.
Like
It's
this is
got
a team
some
that's like
bulk. Venu Garg's annoying, but it can't pivot.
can't pivot, and Covert Cloak just
Garg
stops
wants to
this
pivot.
bully.
That's like the one thing Garg really wants. Dusclops
You do
is
have
solid.
Yeah, that's gonna be like an annoying poison heal mon. That's gonna be hard to deal with.
Yep. I am gonna go 4.5. I am not a big fan.
I'm going 5.5.
I love you, Art, but I'm not a big fan.
Upgrade like these 2 mons, and you'd probably be a lot better.
My thought is just that's not a good use of this mon. Flygon Entei feels like not 24 points for a Pokemon. Regice Nidoking isn't the best thing. And then also just not much, like you can't decide whether you're bulky or offensive or what you're trying to get to in a game.
Right.
That's how I feel. Anyways, guilty bench.
Aurora's my beloved.
Raging Bolt Auroras as your mixed guy is interesting, for sure. I do not like that defensive typing. It's bulky, though.
It's bulky, and with the abilities, you can at least run it either as a Snow Core setter or...
Yeah. Snow Setter, Naladio, Sandslash, Alola as your Snow Sweeper. Yikes. Also,
well, I think that's...
I love this Stunfisk Clamperl. It's just Skunk Tank.
Oh. What the...
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Lex, it's fine. It's fine. Spectre's Zipstrika is just a bad type. And Megazam Galardash doesn't get Moonblast. Those are both pretty big for me.
Oh yeah, and they just changed these 2 to the Skunk Tank Clamper. So they didn't even have a grounded poison until they made this transaction.
Well, they do have one now, so I don't have to knock them that hard for it.
Yeah.
Although I still don't like this team.
Yeah, this team's just missing something.
It's weak as shit to Ghost and Dark. One of its 2 ground immunities isn't really real because it's also your only snow offense.
Yep.
Megazam Rapidash Galar is just not good. Straight up. I guess, 143 special attack with Nasty Plot, but like, you don't have Moonblast. That matters a lot.
No more. Yep.
In my opinion, at least. Maybe it does something. I could be wrong. That could do something, though there's potential there. The rest of this team, I mean, why is Spectre Zipstrika even here when you could have just gone and got a Snow Sweeper there?
That's a
say Dracozolt right there as an electric type. Just as an example, you can get Dracozolt. Not Dracozolt, sorry, Arctozolt. Brain. Regardless, though, I am giving this team a 6. It's got pieces. I'm very intrigued by this Alakazam Rapidash. I don't think it's going to do well because of lack of Moonblast, but it very well could. Otherwise, overlaps of types everywhere. No dark. No normal either. And it just doesn't have... It's like that Latias Sandslash Alola is way too overtaxed in terms of its roles.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with this Goldingo Swana.
I mean, it's Steel Flying, good defensive typing, and a decent special attack, all things considered.
Yeah.
It's also only 20 points.
I'm going to go 5.
Okay. That
It's
gives us...
just the top 3 do not mesh well with the bottom 5.
Valid. Anyways, next we go with Chillin.
Oh, there's the Articuno.
Regikuno. That mon is really, really fat. And I know from using it.
Yeah.
Now, this is going to be... I can already tell. I haven't even fully looked at this team yet. And now I have... This is one of those teams where there's a lot of good pieces that don't fit together.
Yep.
It is the definition of that.
Yep.
Mr. Mime Diancie, I don't even know if it's going to work, period. Just because it has no HP at all. It's clearly a bulkier team. But it doesn't have really that breaker, that it factor breaker that you'd want to see on something like this. I think Meloetta Frostlass not having recovery is a bit of a waste of potential option there. I do love Stoi's Gouging Fire with Reggie Articuno, though. That defensive core is crazy good, all things considered. And then your offense being Palmot Cinderace for a cleanup. It's a good cleaner. But, it's not a breaker, really. And there's nothing really here that does want to do the breaking. So I could feel this team getting walled out and losing Star Wars that it shouldn't want to lose.
Yeah. This feels like a 6-month team, and the bottom 3 are questionable.
You mean bottom 2? Right?
Or I'm ignoring these 2.
You said 6-month team, but the bottom... You said 6-month team, but the bottom 3 aren't real.
Sorry.
Let me making sure.
The 6 months, the all top tier points, but these 3 months, the bottom 3 months here are questionable.
It's also just a very heavy lean on Blastoise Gouging Fire to be offensive setup, but also the defensive partner for Registeel Articuno.
Yeah.
And so with that, though, I'm giving this a 7. I love this top 4. Other than the Meloetta not healing itself. Actually, I guess Umbreon Wish passes for it. It's these top 4 I like. It's these I'm either less sure of or don't like at all. And this ground weakness and this water weakness. Well, the water weakness shows the pressure on the Blastoise even further.
Yeah.
And the ground weakness is just yikes.
I don't even know if that's a... it's ground weakness, sure, because there's not really... You got one weakness, truly.
Well, yeah, if you're considering those ones fake again. Anyways, what you rated?
I'll go 6.5.
Coolio. That's 13.5. Just making sure I put it in the right place. On to Sacred Slash now.
What's the person doing here with the Flare Mane?
Fast, good typing. Technician.
Yes.
Look, I don't think it's necessarily the best use of the mon either, but
Yeah.
Hitmontop Zygarde is interesting. I do think there's probably better uses there, but I could see you coming in intimidating and then getting your DD or your coil ready to go from that position.
The Enamor's Strigology is just a fat thing that can just.
You had the
either
choice to go grab Zygarde Dragalge and you didn't. No. Oh, my heart is breaking. Hydreigon Scolipede is not as good as it. I love Hydreigon. It's literally my favorite Pokemon and my computer background screen. But what are we doing here?
What's the Gastrodon Iron Hands doing here?
It's actually a good team. As much as I want to fucking hate on it for not going Zygarde plus Dragalge, it's a very solid team, all things considered, as well. I do wish you had a better switch into Rock on this team, because you have one that just can't heal itself, so you may get worn down there. But speed tiers are good. Type different, like variety is very solid. Your bulk is good. You have some breakers clearly put out here, and your cleaner is the Flutter Mane. I see the game plan here, and it's very easy to see that it can be executed as well. I have to go to 8.5.
Yeah, I'll help join you at 9. Like sure, we're kind of nitpicking on like some ons, but this is a very well-rounded team.
I'm not
it knows what it wants to do.
about this. I'm not nitpicking about that. I'm never gonna nitpick about that one. Give me my fucking my ground poison and then go fairy fighting, and you know what? Fuck the fact that you're already weak to water. Just drop Mr. Mime. Problem solved. Figure it out, I don't know. But it is a very solid team, all things considered. I do wish Flutter Mane Persian was better. I do wish this was an actual Pokemon, because it can't Eviolite either.
Oh, it can't.
But otherwise, that's good scores.
Yeah.
A Healy now. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Is that really just a true pure normal type? What are we doing there?
Might be dark, but you want to check the client quickly?
Yeah, that's what I'm checking right now, real quick.
Okay, cool. While Lex checks that, I'll go over this team. Why is it so slow? Why can't this heal other than a wish? Actually, this one can wish itself up. It's kind of fat. Why is it weak to taunt? I don't know what this is.
Yep, that should be.
Why do we have both of these? We've tripled up on grass types to not grab a flying or a dark.
Triple grass, double steals, double flash fires.
You have triple grass and you somehow have no resistance to ground. That's actually really funny. You went triple grass, single bug, and have no ground resist. That's a new one. My lord, that's great. I'm going in 2. I'm sorry, A. Healy. You've got 2 mons that do the exact same thing. Your type chart's whack. Your speed tiers are not good. Your offense has a lot to be desired. I like this. That's about it. Maybe Rachi Santa Scorch as well. It's done well. Can't knock it. The rest of it, I am really not a fan. Your removal's not there. You don't have pivot either.
Yeah, the pivoting's non-existent.
So I'm going 2.
Yeah, I'll join you at the 2.
But also, LMAO, no ground resist.
4 ground resist types.
Actually, you know what? The total score is no ground resist out of 10. Folks, we're gonna... You got no ground resist... It actually isn't actually visible on the recording. So I'm going to copy-paste it right over this entire team. No, I'm going to copy-paste it over the screen telco for Grigius. once it works. No, it just doesn't work. Okay, I'll just put it here then.
Can I make a comment?
Yeah, go ahead, Don.
Sure.
Throw, chomp, eats. Thank you.
Throat chop eats. Okay, sure. This team has no ground resist out of 10. Cool. Tough luck. I wish this
Alrighty,
team used the terrain Coco will provide it a bit better.
Yes.
It's Plasma Fist, Coco, and terrain. Shred's Jugulus are your two ways you're using the terrain. Rotom is levitating. Actually, no, it's adapt. It's grounded. Never mind, you're using it fine. I'm not. You got 3 ones that abuse it. I'm going crazy.
I just don't know if the 3. Yeah, I guess.
Ferrothorn, Shreds, Jugulus, Glamora, Basque Legion, Rotom Wash, adaptability, terrain. Like,
Yeah, but 2 of those are types that you want defensively.
I guess you do also want that Basque Legion to levitate.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're stupid weak to ground. You do have Silvally to cover that. That could be Silvally flying a lot of the time.
Which would solve a lot of problems for this team.
That does help a lot of the versatility on this team, especially because it doesn't have to. Well, it has to hold an item if it's changing types, but it doesn't have to hold the. I believe so, at least. It doesn't have to hold the RKS. So you do have sheer force on that, and that's solid in itself too. I do wish there was a bit more of a backbone here. Treads Pharaoh not being able to heal itself is a little bit of a situation because the sustainability on this team outside of like Hydropic Colossal does feel a little bit lackluster for the breaking power you're trading that in for.
And the Hydroapple Colossal's just. You want momentum on the Hydroapple.
I think you do really want that to be able to pivot itself around. I like the offensive typing it's got, and I like the chances you can of getting that steam engine off potentially. But it isn't great as a mod.
No.
In my opinion. And, I mean, this team for me, though, is honestly still going to be a 7.5. I think it covers everything it needs to. Especially with help of Savali. It's got a clear game plan. There just isn't something that's really wowing me here, either.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go 7.
Fair enough.
That terrain doesn't give me the most confidence with them being able to abuse it.
That is very fair. Last up, Jimothy Jirachi. Now, I'm actually okay with this being fire electric. I know I hate quad weaknesses normally. I think this mon is one of the few things that might be fast enough to abuse that.
Very true. And strong enough to just band it and let heat.
Yep. Life Orb is also very good on that. Boots is also something that's going to go for a lot. I like the Technician Bullet Punch option here with Metagross. You're basically just made a Scizor with a better typing. Pheasant Donphan's good. Old Molaranguru is a good pivot. Basculin Ogrepon. Good old adaptability. Ivy Cudgel. Now, I'm going to point out my main issue on this team, and it's going to really tank it. Your special attacker is Crocodile Rabombi.
Oh, yeah.
With 71 special attack. Like, it's Sheer Force Moonblast, Sheer Force Pump, or no, Sheer Force Scald. But, like, yeah, I just run everything Fizz-Dev.
Yeah, you're going to have Will-O-Wisps, you're going to have Fizz-Dev, Rocky Helmets.
There's nothing on that special side that I'm ever running a special EV for in my life. And that's going to knock it a lot. Like, this team's very solid otherwise. It's got a regen core, too. Good bulk, good offenses. On statistically good offenses. Especially with, your adaptability and your technician options there. But I have to give this team a 7. Just because it doesn't have a special attacker.
Yeah, I'll go 6.5.
Get yourself a special attacker, and to me, this team could be up to an 8.5 or a 9.
100%. Yeah, just trade one of the physicals for a special, and you'll be golden.
Probably Basculin Ogrepon, honestly.
Probably.
Make that a special attacker, so people have to run some kind of special EVs, and you're in a good position at that point.
Yep.
Just making sure it's in the right spot. I think Sean's is better. Alright, anyways, that's it for the teams. Ranking them. A Healy's no ground resist out of 10. Swampert Bueno 7.5. Goats 8.5. Art 10. Guilty Bench 11. Jimothy Jirachi 13.5. Shilin 13.5. Hades 14.5. Tough Luck 14.5. Fluffy 15. Don Platinum 15. And then Sacred Slash at the top of 17.5. These are all out of 20. Anyways, everyone, that's that. If you have any questions, ask us. Have a good day. Peace out.